Money can buy many things, but you know what? True happiness actually lies in the power of giving. As Mahatma Gandhi once said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. In this video, we will reveal the surprising power of generosity and how giving money can boost your happiness. Stay tuned for my personal giving story, the science behind giving and happiness, the common barriers to giving, and how you can overcome them. And what benefit does giving have to society? Watch to the end to find out. Like, subscribe, and let's get started. To start off, let me share a personal story that resonates with the transformative power of generosity. A few years ago, I had the opportunity to participate in a volunteering project where we aimed to assist families in need. During one of our visits, I encountered a family facing immense financial hardships. The parents worked tirelessly to provide for their children, but it seemed like every effort was met with additional obstacles. As we reached out to offer them financial support, I witnessed a remarkable transformation. The expressions on their faces shifted from worry and despair to pure joy and gratitude. It was as if a weight had been lifted off their shoulders, even if just momentarily. But this is more than just my personal experience, so let's closely examine the science behind giving and happiness. In a 2008 study, participants were allowed to rate their happiness and were handed an envelope containing either $5 or $20. They were randomly divided into two groups. One group was instructed to spend the money on themselves, while the other group was asked to spend it on someone else by the end of the day. Interestingly, those who spent the money on someone else reported higher happiness levels than those who spent it on themselves. Even more intriguing is that when a separate group was asked to predict the experiment's outcomes, most believed that those who spent money on themselves would be happier. But they couldn't have been more wrong. Elsewhere, in his thought-provoking 2008 book, Gross National Happiness, renowned author Arthur C. Brooks shed light on an intriguing finding. According to research, if you were to increase your wealth by approximately $100,000, you would only experience a 2 percentage point increase in your happiness level. Brooks suggests that this finding indicates that there are alternative strategies that may be more cost-effective in boosting happiness. For instance, focusing on spiritual or family life, or engaging in volunteer work or charitable causes could impact our overall well-being more than simply striving to accumulate more money. But there is an even more fascinating study. Retired adult volunteers were part of an experiment where they received Swedish massages 3 times a week for 3 weeks. Then the following 3 weeks, they were tasked with massaging infants at a nursery school 3 times a week. After performing the massages, the volunteers experienced a significant reduction in anxiety, depression, and levels of stress hormones such as cortisol, epinephrine, and norepinephrine. Even more surprising is that the volunteers reported enjoying the stress-lowering effects when giving massages more than receiving them. Moving ahead, a study led by Doug Oman at the University of California, Berkeley, discovered that elderly individuals who volunteered for 2 or more organizations were 44% less likely to die over 5 years than non-volunteers. That's right. This significant decrease in mortality risk persisted even after accounting for factors such as age, exercise habits, general health, and negative health habits like smoking. Similarly, a 2003 study by Stephanie Brown and her colleagues at the University of Michigan found that elderly couples who provided practical help to others or offered emotional support to their spouses had a lower risk of dying over 5 years. Interestingly, these studies were revealed that receiving help did not show the same reduction in mortality risk. So, moral of the story? Well, the act of giving rather than receiving holds the key to improved health outcomes. But don't just take my word for it. Researchers actually say that giving positively affects physical health and longevity because it reduces stress, which is associated with various health problems. Speaking of which, a 2006 study by Rachel P. Ferry of Johns Hopkins University and Kathleen Lawler of the University of Tennessee found that individuals who provided social support to others exhibited lower blood pressure levels compared to those who did not engage in such giving behaviors. This suggests a direct psychological benefit to individuals who selflessly give of themselves. So, how do we all explain this? Well, the latest neuroscience studies utilizing MRI scans have shed light on the remarkable impact of doing good on our bodies and brains. These studies reveal that engaging in acts of kindness, volunteering, or donating triggers a flood of dopamine and oxytocin, resulting in pleasure, satisfaction, and social connection. Dopamine, often associated with reward and pleasure, plays a key role in our brain's response to positive experiences. When we engage in acts of kindness or generosity, the release of dopamine creates a sense of pleasure and fulfillment, reinforcing the behavior of making us feel good about our actions. Oxytocin, known as the love hormone, is involved in social bonding and attachment. When we engage in acts of kindness or connect with others through volunteering or helping, oxytocin is released, fostering a sense of empathy, trust, and connection. This benefits our social relationships and contributes to our overall well-being. The fascinating part is that our neurological responses are innate to human beings because we are wired to experience positive emotions when we do good for others. It's essentially a natural mechanism that promotes pro-social behavior and enhances our overall happiness and satisfaction. By exploring the science behind these neurological responses, we will continue to gain a deeper understanding of why acts of kindness and generosity profoundly impact our well-being. Up next, let's talk about the barriers to giving and how you can overcome them. One common barrier is the concern about our own financial stability. Even so, it's important to remember that generosity does not always require large sums of money. Every contribution, no matter how small, can make a significant impact. And just a tip, consider setting a budget for giving and allocating a portion of your income towards charitable causes. This way, you can give within your means while still experiencing the joy of making a difference. Another barrier is the misconception that your contributions are insignificant. But you know what? Even small acts of giving can have a ripple effect. And if you want to take things a notch higher, consider joining forces with like-minded individuals by pooling resources or participating in group giving initiatives. That said, I have to mention that you might hesitate to give money because you feel disconnected from the causes they want to support. To overcome this, seek opportunities of hands-on involvement. Volunteer your time or skills to organizations aligned with your values. This way, you can develop a deeper connection and gain a first-hand understanding of the impact your contributions can make. And lastly, leverage technology and online platforms that facilitate giving. Many reputable organizations have online donation portals, making it convenient and secure to contribute. So, you want to start giving? Where do you start? Some of the practical ways to give are donating to charitable organizations, supporting local causes, engaging in random acts of kindness, volunteering time and skills, creating a giving plan, participating in workspace giving programs, supporting crowdfunding campaigns. Now, how does giving benefit society as a whole? So, first of all, giving money provides vital support for addressing social issues. Whether it's contributing to organizations that combat poverty, promote education, or provide health care, our financial contributions play a crucial role in creating positive change. Moreover, giving money fosters a sense of community and strengthens social bonds. When we come together to support a common cause, we create a network of like-minded individuals united by a shared goal. Also, the act of giving inspires others and sets a positive example. Basically, you encourage others to do the same by demonstrating your commitment to generosity. And as more people participate, the collective impact grows, creating a wave of positive change that extends far beyond our initial contribution. Lastly, giving money helps create a more compassionate world. It sends a powerful message that we care about the well-being of others and are willing to take action to make a difference. This kindness and empathy ripple outward, creating a culture of compassion where individuals are more inclined to help and support one another. Now, have you personally experienced the happiness and fulfillment that comes from giving to others? Let me know in the comments section below. While at it, smash the like button and share the video widely. Remember to subscribe and turn on notifications to get alerts for future videos. Thanks for watching.